includes Angola, Gimbleville, Auburn, LaGrange, and extreme northern, and it's trying to.
How's that you?
I haven't.
Right now we're good in Bowling Green. We're good in Clarksville. We're good in Nashville. Go ahead, Elijah.
How many viewers do you think you're going to get?
Hey Ryan, I have a really good.
I only have like 40 followers.
We have just
subscribed.
the entire town
I don't even.
internet is safe.
I just use YouTube as a cloud storage for all my wedding videos.
And the town of Monette was not hit by the tornado emergency. Tornado Mike.
All right, thank you, Elijah. Have we heard anything about the little town farther to the southwest, Lake City? Have you heard anything about that?
Not a lot. Good news. We saw the damage stream, so assuming we might hear something out of there. So we'll keep you updated on that as we learn more. But hopefully everything was narrowly missed there. Kind of tornado. Doesn't leave anything behind. If it would have hit the net, we wouldn't have had a net anymore. So Widener, Burnt, Kane, Round Pond, and Lucerne. You guys are now, in the path of storm. In this, awfully daggone close to Memphis, and we'll interact with this line of storms that's coming in. All right, this line, the closer it gets to this, this is going to get, the more that this storm will take a tornado. And then for about 30 minutes right before this crashes into it, this likely is going to try to produce a tornado, and that will happen somewhere around Jeanette, maybe. It could happen earlier than that, maybe closer to Lucerne. So we need you guys to take shelter right now. You've got time right now. Check in on that PBS Greensboro in Illinois. Spots to understand the tornado is likely going to go through to just to the west of town here, maybe even into town. So stay in your safe spots for at least the next 10 minutes. We'll let you know if the National Weather Service decides to extend that or continue that warning. Corey Gherkin's got a really ominous view of the storm there in Cross County. Then we're added another Springs, Marion, and Johnson, Marion in Illinois. Added another Springs, Marion, and Johnson, Marion in Illinois. Your tornado warning now. This is an observed tornado warning. We've seen this tornado on the ground. We believe it could remain on the ground as it goes up. Please take Williamson in Illinois. This is a life-threatening situation. A tornado warning for areas. I think as of right now, these are concerning looking storm. Out of everything that we have, everything's starting to become a little bit of a mess up here, right? This storm over here near Forest City that has its sights set on areas just north and west of Memphis. This is
looking like it's going to try to do the thing. It's going to try to produce a big tornado as it comes over I-40 here near Jeanette. So take shelter in Jeanette, in Crawfordsville, Marion, and Bingestown. And also, camera, watching that Ashton Limley. He's the closest chaser to that. Bryce Shelton's in Memphis too, so he might be a good option. Okay, so we got a damaging storm over here. And by the way, this storm is producing baseball-sized hail. So even without a tornado, this is going to be an extremely damaging, destructive storm as it comes into the greater Memphis area on the western side of the river. Once again, if you know anybody out here in the affected areas, especially around Memphis, over towards Covington, Tennessee, Dyersburg, Mayfield, Kentucky, Paducah, over towards
all those warnings
Evansville,
over here in
Indiana, which, by the way, you're under a tornado.
Yeah, it's all moved into Indiana now.
I've got it.
There's 2 warnings in Indiana right now.
So we've got a tornado warning for
They're just
Evansville.
all
If you know
that,
anybody in
it's
this
like-
area, please let them know what's going
Wait,
on, and that this is the real deal, and we've all got to be paying attention to this. And just know that we're going to continue to go here commercial-free until we feel like we don't need to, or until I pass out. All right. So we got a tornado in here, Evansville, Indiana, Gallatin, Illinois, White County, Illinois, Gibson County, Indiana, Posey County, Indiana, Vandenberg, Indiana, Henderson, and Union counties in Kentucky. Get to shelter. This is not looking good. Unfortunately, what's happening here is we've got these prefrontal supercells, man, and they're staying kind of weak. But as that main line approaches, there's a last-minute interaction that happens where they get really strong right before they get absorbed
Is
up into
Evansville
that
on
line.
65?
That same
Or is it
daggone
on-
thing's about to happen over here
65
with this
connects to
storm
Louisville,
that's approaching Mount Vernon and Evansville.
Indianapolis,
yeah.
It is rotating right now.
We're
I
not close
expect
enough to
that it will get
Evansville to see.
stronger over here.
3
So
hours
please,
away.
everybody in Evansville, Indiana, take shelter. This is a very, very
2 to 3.
dangerous.
I mean, if there's a
Not
tornado
producing
on
a
the
tornado
ground,
at the moment,
it's
but
going to
we
be
think
4
that it
hours before we
could.
get into town.
Another
It'll be midnight.
tornado warning is now out for Sikeston. So you guys are under a tornado warning now for the next 34 minutes. Take shelter in Sikeston and Charleston. That's going to be county. Missouri. Dangerous. Terry. Some you're on a tornado warning. Everybody is in their spot. Andy has gotten a y'all areas just north and east. We've got medium confidence that we might have it forming up here. Waveland. Take now. Terre Haute.
Storm tornado that actually did tornado near Libertyville on the state line with Illinois. That tracked due east. You can follow it on the correlation coefficient there. Now the new area of concern of that storm would be to the north and east where that previous tornado tracked, basically just due east
Bakersville's
for this any
too.
to intensify here, and although divergence to
I can get us home
I've
with
extended that yellow watch out front simply
GPS.
because we have had that light debris signature show up and track with the storm, so we can verify it was a
And Route 1, Bakersville, it's all over.
Shout out there towards Rochdale. We've got another.
We took that up 36, dude.
Severe storm.
That would be a good route to
here
take.
in Cumberland County and Effingham County, southeast of Effingham.
I hate taking
we just got a
36
huge
home
mess out
from
here.
Indiana, though.
Me
And
too.
Once again, we're still tracking
I'm not a fan of
tornado
dark
on
and
the
deer.
ground. down here west of Magnolia in
Tornado warnings as
Louisiana. Moving up towards
far as the
Stevens.
finger can
Go ahead,
scroll.
Elijah, and then go Andy.
I'll let Andy go first.
Okay, go ahead.
Elijah, I'm watching a degree signature north and east of our Jonesboro, Illinois storm. That isn't a confirmed warning, however, I believe this is a new cycle of a tornado here. Almost certainly a new cycle, or one that's just now showing up. So, confirmed tornado on the ground from radar imagery here northeast of Jonesboro, south of Camden. That will head up toward the Orville, Illinois area at the junction of I-57 and 24.
Thank you so much. Meteorologist Andy Hill, there's your new rotation. Just honestly, Jonesboro, you guys got pretty lucky there. They reorganized right
Yeah,
at the
you
top of
might as
town.
well stay
Now it's
on here until
trying to
you
do it
get
again there.
Columbus.
Goes up
To
towards
once and throw us
Creole
off on the
Springs,
back road,
Roosevelt,
but
Burrville. Take shelter.
65 still goes to Columbus. So I was
Continuing to
following
be
that
concerned
down the
about our
highway.
supercell that's coming. They're over here coming up towards Evansville. Really want everybody in Evansville, Indiana to take shelter now.
See,
Mount
Josh and
Vernon
them, they're all about,
Uniontown.
let's
You guys are in
let's
this as
take
well.
back roads.
Remember,
No,
that's
we don't
Henderson
want
and
to.
Union counties in Kentucky, Posey,
That's how you
Vanderbilt
get stuck. That's how you
counties,
get trapped.
Gibson County in Indiana, and Gallatin and White counties in Illinois. Tornado warning. Here in Illinois, also now for Johnson, Union, and Williamson counties, Vienna, Simpson, and New Burnside. You guys all need to be getting into your safe spots over the next hour. Stay there for an hour. You should be all right. New tornado warning in Indiana.
Here we go.
Y'all that we have are officially under a warning. You had an early heads up there, thanks to Andy in Park, Putnam, and
That's
Northern
north
counties
Indiana.
in Indiana. Take shelter
Yeah.
now. Be there for 30
We're about
minutes.
70 miles from
let this line
Indianapolis.
pass you, and you should be all right. Checking in
Hey, Ryan, the storm just east of Forest
storm
City is
up
not
here.
confirmed. I've seen this radar image quite a few times. This thing's about to put down a monster.
All right, so Brad's talking about the storm down there in Arkansas, and Hunter Hurley's right in the middle of just a nasty storm down there in Arkansas. But we've got a very. We also have a very storm coming up into LaGrange, Kendallville, and Angola. 70-mile-per-hour winds. Get ready. Go ahead, Elijah.
Hey Ryan, so based on a lot of the damage reports that are coming in right now, it looks like a large
Same ones are like literally right in the path
portion of the town of Bay, Missouri, was hit by a tornado.
We got to go to Greenwood almost if we want to be in those.
Arkansas, sorry. Bay, Arkansas.
How far ahead are we going? Does it look like are we making good time? Is this what?
That we're trying to get
Oh, yeah, we're
information
just-
about the time.
About 10 miles
Okay.
from
All right, thank
Seymour.
you, Elijah. We're going to try our best to keep you guys updated on the aftermath of these storms.
Here we are. There it is. Three counties
well,
over.
right now
Four counties
it's
over.
hard because obviously it's hard to get information. And then on top of that,
As long as it
it's
stays
just hard
way the hell over there, we're good. As long as we're
to
on
leave our active warnings. Like we have so many active warnings right now. It's not even funny. Yeah, so Hunter Hurley's out here in this storm that's got a tornado warning for it. He's near Lepanto, northeast of Mark Tree. That's a pretty strong storm that's moving up
Thing is,
towards
we're going into the
Osceola
Watch
and
area,
Kaiser. And then the one that Brad
All
Owens on,
these
the
are
one that he
lighting
just
up
came
as much as
over,
they were. I know the one there by
the radio on, is this one to the west of Memphis?
They're free from
Yeah,
us,
I mean,
man.
this
That's what it's
continues to
doing.
look
It's
like
like,
a storm that's
they're
about to start
heading
a big
almost
tornado.
straight north.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it's so weird.
So
Like they're hitting.
y'all need to get
and
ready
then
out
almost
there
have more of a
to the west of
northern than
Memphis
an
around
east.
Marion and Terrell for that.
But they're all popping prefrontal supercells.
We got a considerable severe thunderstorm warning up here in India. Once again, I just want to make sure we talk about this because this is likely going to produce some damage in LaGrange. I know we got a lot of people watching in LaGrange, so I don't want to, leave you guys behind.
LaGrange, I drive that all the time when I go to the watershed.
No immediate tornado concerns, but still 70 mile per hour winds moving into LaGrange over the next 10 minutes. Get ready, get away from windows, get indoors. Hunter Hurley is, I believe, I saw something there on the lightning flash there. Did you guys see that? Brandon has got it too. This is going to try. Moment.
We've had a close.
After dark.
Glad to have good friends that don't mind working together instead of having to control everything. That's the reason we are number one, just like in 2019.
Andy's got a new yaw watch out here for Rutherford. And Martin, Dresden in Tennessee. Low confidence that this might need a tornado warning at some point here. Strong storm rotating near Dyer up towards watch out, you'll get ready. This is plumb wild. Now, go ahead, Andy.
Brian, I know we haven't talked about it, but this
It's amazing.
So this has been mostly just blind and relying on the National Weather Service warnings and perhaps spot reports here to give us an idea of what's happening with this storm in particularly in western to northern Columbia County in Arkansas. So this will track north of Magnolia just based on the general
Adam has an attitude problem. Let's put it that way.
where we'd expect the concern to be, but it will eventually start tracking right up Highway 79 into Camden, Arkansas, and Washington County. So you
I would have no problem
watch out for
chasing
that
this
as we
dude.
prepare. This has been a confirmed tornado warning for a long time, actually. We've just never had any data to reference here on the grid.
No, our data's
All right, thank you so much. Meteorologist over here for the update there. We've got significant rotation and a very classic looking supercell coming up past Magnolia, so hopefully everybody's in their safe spot. Up towards Stevens as well. It's a dangerous storm. Speaking of dangerous storms, we just got a new considerable severe thunderstorm warning up here in portions of Indiana. Storms are inching ever so close to Indianapolis. This is up to the north and west of you, Crawfordsville. How about you in Waveland, Rochdale, Ladoga, Raintown, Thorntown? You're now under a severe thunderstorm warning. 70 mile per hour winds, considerable damage, and a tornado possibly with this as it comes up towards Crawfordsville.
What's going to happen though, these are going to come right ahead here, and they're going to stabilize over here.
Definitely
And then what's down there is just going to fizzle
something out
out.
there in the
Once it
distance.
crosses over.
Hunters, once again, he's on
Because
that
they're
storm
moving so
near
slow.
Lepanto.
We're going to lose daytime air.
In Arkansas, we've got significant rotation around here, so like it's going to be hard to make out anything in any of these storms. But we definitely need to be in our safe spots near where Hunter is, up there near Mary, Wilson, and eventually
He's
over
letting
towards
his ego get in the
Osceola.
way on that, I think.
I just stay out of it. I don't even care.
So yeah, this is our only observed tornado
About the wind chasing storm, dude.
now, at least the one in southwest Arkansas. The rest of these, for the time being, are radar indicated, including the one that's coming up towards Evansville. We're not seeing any significant changes over here yet. We're not any major major organization that would lead us to believe that this is about to produce a tornado, like any more so than what we believed earlier. So that's good news, but we're set for a tornado. And we need you to take shelter here in Evansville, Ohio, Armstrong, and Mount Vernon. Southwest Arkansas. They just they filled in the little gap here for Stevens. So
I wonder if he's
Stevens, you
talking
guys
about
are now included in that.
I'm down.
Severe thunderstorm warning. I'm sorry, tornado warning. Yeah. Waldo, McNeil, Magnolia. That's that tornado warning that we're looking at right now. The SPC mesoscale discussion highlights numerous intensifying discrete supercells across the Mid-South. Right now, there continues to be a potential for strong, intense. Very high wind. All this information. So that's what we're going to have to get into here as we tornado in Arkansas. Wind. You guys are in another tornado warning here as a new area of circulation. Now come out of your spot.
Stuff Harrelson's tracks. Through Hims.com, you can explore a range of options that work best for you, so you can grow.
This is like literally we can get the
rotating one flag
too.
over here towards Memphis, and that's what we're keeping an eye on. You got over there near Burville, you got that debris signature, State 20. That State 24 Creek, and then continues on its current trajectory and going towards Robin, but it's going to hit a pretty, like a fairly populated area around this lake. You guys know, what is this, Miracle Lake? Miracle Lake House, Eagle Point. There's really spaced out housing here around this lake. That's literally where the tornado is right now. So take shelter out here all the way up towards the Chipshoe Hills Resort, Lake Crest. and then the WSIL TV transmitter station. That's up there in the path of this as well.
I think Adam's a little upset.
Take shelter out here. This is an incredibly dangerous situation for our friends in Johnson and Williamson counties in Illinois. This is an observed tornado warning. Now let's go check out the newest tornado warning in Arkansas. We have a tornado warning now for Camden, and that's Calhoun and Wichita counties in Arkansas. Take shelter immediately. We also have a new warning in Kentucky. This is going to be for areas south and west of Paducah. This is Carlisle County and Ballard County in Kentucky.
Telegraph hasn't lifted. For right now, we're going to go a little bit east to Clarksville.
All right, so yeah, Brad is on the storm in near Memphis, and he's keeping us updated on that situation. Let's go ahead and put Storm Runner in 3 if we can't get Ashton back, and then let's continue to look at Bardwell here. You guys are under a tornado warning. This tornado warning doesn't make it up to Paducah, but we've got to watch Paducah very closely as the storm gets closer to you. I think that you guys will eventually be under some sort of warning here, and we are concerned about that. We are also concerned about our friends in Mayfield, Kentucky, who are now under a severe thunderstorm warning with a tornado possible tag. 1.5-inch hail coming in the next
21
minutes. Once again, and a tornado possible with this storm. Very
I bet you those storms
significant rotation trying to come together. Go ahead, Andy.
What?
Those storms will be close by the time we get there.
Illinois tornado warning is cyclone, and now there is a third tornado developing right over Rio Springs, just east of where that previous free fall was. So we almost have 3 tornadoes in a line. One of them may be roping out. The second one is about to
that's west.
The third one is developing right now.
Storms are right
Rio
there.
Springs. And we'll head to the north and east. We'll almost certainly see a tornado coming through St. County in Illinois, with Harrisburg included in that. This tornado is about to drop new damage right over Rio Springs, Illinois. Unfortunately, it looks exactly the same as the previous tornado, and is definitely supports a strong tornado right in this area. So please be taking shelter already. Watch out in Saline County in Illinois, Harrisburg area.
Thank you, meteorologist Andy Hill. A crazy situation going on up here in Johnson and Williamson counties in Illinois. We've got to make sure we're getting in our safe spots into Creel Springs, up to Rogersville, Dyersburg, Delta, Newcastle, Harrisburg. Y'all watch out. Additionally, we do have a new tornado warning up here in another area that Andy was calling out earlier. This includes Dyersburg.
Jesus Christ!
North, up towards Cawthorsville, Ridgely,
I'm with Ryan.
We have a strong storm coming in, capable of producing a tornado. Get to shelter, stay there for about 40 minutes.
Yeah,
It should be all night. We'll let you know when it's time to come out. What Brad saying right in front of him?
Oh yeah, he bought a white Dodge. It's a nice truck. It's an 8
Main circulation right in front of Brad. So Brad,
It's actually a beautiful
Crawfordsville, Stormwater Media, and Fort Worth, they're all in the same general area. Brad's got a great shot of the storm here, and so is Corey. This is not making contact with Brad at this very moment.
We're out chasing. Adam, I think, stayed behind.
As it comes up towards Corona.
No,
This is
Josh is
County,
chasing
Arkansas,
too.
Cross County, Arkansas,
Adam stayed
Princess County,
behind. He said,
Arkansas.
Josh coming into Indiana.
Also,
I don't have his location right now.
He's in Princess County right now. Stormwater Media. I mean, all these guys are pretty much in the
I get it.
okay.
I guess City came unhinged on Die
So I don't know
yesterday.
if So far, we haven't had any reports of this being down, but the rotation is kicking up. In our center, the storm is really trying to come together. Hopefully it takes a while. Hopefully it gets past Evansville and these populated areas before that happens. But Armstrong Island and Blairsville, you guys need to be in your safe spots as that process starts to happen. Just a one that Brad's on. We're showing you Brad's feed. Storm providing damaging storms now west of
T-Tech
Memphis.
Productions.
Tornado warning continues for Terrell. We got a new tornado warning in Tennessee. It's going to be just north of that. Osceola, Wilson, towards County. Georgia. That safe spot, most interior room. There's new walls between you and the outside
You'll
world.
see a flash.
Considerable, severe, damaging. Lucky now. Just about in this, but we got 70-mile-per-hour winds moving into the polygon here. Considerable damage is likely, and hail damage is possible as this line of storms moves through into Alexander, Houghton, Johnson, Messac, Hope, Pulaski County is in Illinois, and Ballard and Carlisle, Fulton and Hackman and McCracken counties in Kentucky. We got a new observed tornado warning. Our storm that Andy's been pulling us back up to up here near Springs. This is a live look at that over there in Carrier Mills. Take shelter in Harrisburg, Seattle, Shawneetown, and
It's on
Eddyville.
recycle.
We've got a dangerous storm going. So please take shelter.
All those
We've been
tornado warning storms
talking
in there
forever now
are
about
coming up to our
research.
direction too.
You know,
Yeah, these right here.
Yeah.
I think those are the ones that produce
they're
those
only
big
warning
ones
it
in Arkansas.
as a confirmed warning.
They're moving
Just know that
faster.
this is going through Cool
They must have
Springs.
got a
It's gonna
kick in the
continue
ass
up
with
towards
this.
the north and east. As over the next few minutes, get ready in places around the Spring Hill Baptist Church, Stone Fork
Because
Road.
we would have stuck
Get
around
ready
there, it
over
would have just
towards
now been
Kids
coming in.
Quality Plumbing. Get ready over there towards the greater Carrier Mills area. We're concerned about this potentially making it up your way. Take shelter. Take shelter now.
Now that it's nighttime,
This is
I
a
don't
live
think the
look at a
warnings are going to
very
light up
significant
this
storm
big.
that's going.
But there's enough energy at night.
It's just been building.
This is a very strong storm in Haiti, Missouri. Look, we've got traffic at a standstill.
It's still 72 degrees. I
As,
mean,
we've got a
we've got the energy. to
terrible severe
support
storm
this
rolling
stuff.
through right now. Let me find this on radar here. Yeah, this is a tornado warning storm. And just the forward flank of that thing is so powerful that we've got people can't even move on the interstate here. So we've got 70-mile-per-hour winds, golf ball size hail, and unbelievably frequent lightning currently right now. It's 80 or Haiti over here on 155. This is another reminder, not a good time to be out on the roads. It's probably the worst time to be out on the roads right now, to be honest with you. It's one of the most dangerous places you can be on the road right now, on the interstate, in front of one of these storms.
You go up to Greenwood.
there. That's gonna head up to
Greenwood,
the
Franklin.
field area.
Just north of it?
Yeah, it's the next town north. Yeah, actually,
It might be
212
a
towns
little bit,
north.
but it's that super south. Headed into Greene County. It's moving rather rapidly here.
It's going to go right through
So I
Michigan. Oh yeah, look at that
would be
rotation
watching
coming
out
together.
closely. Watch out in Greene County, Indiana, just in case this does
Let's
get
take a look.
tornado.
Ooh, buddy.
It's not super.
And they
It's
did,
organizing.
They just put
Yeah,
out one
I know.
clip.
It's not real very
Let's
organized.
watch about 2 or
Right
3 more
behind
scans and
literally.
be sure.
Yeah.
I think the coordinates might be literally the exact same on the left side there. We now have a tornado warning for Davies, Green, Knox, and Sullivan counties
That's easily
in
a bottom bar.
Indiana. We've got a significant area of rotation coming together here between Freelandville and Edwardsport, moving up towards Sanborn, Elmora, Lyons, Plummer, and Bloomfield. Bloomfield, Illinois, you got to take. Indiana. You got to take shelter immediately. This is a very dangerous storm. We're going to be concerned about this one all the way up until it's done. Watch out all the way up there, okay? So
We could almost go to Bloomington.
it's one of our new tornado warnings. We also have another new tornado warning in Arkansas as well.
We're almost in Columbus, but it's moving more north. I mean, it might be together.
Who knows how many we had in Arkansas today. But this one's going to be for Clarendon, Rowe, and Holly Road again. Get ready in
That's
Arkansas,
what I
Monroe,
use
and Prairie County, Arkansas for potential tornado in the next
Could be real
hour.
bad.
Yeah, this is going to go right up towards Orem and Holly Grove in the next hour. Take shelter immediately. Additionally, in Indiana, we have that new warning that we just talked about. And this is going to go on for a while. In Sanborn, Aurora, Plummer,
Josh is coming from the north.
Take shelter. These storms are getting close to Indianapolis.
He's got a good one up there too.
Yeah.
Got some
Is he by Elkhart?
He's around Pendleton.
Okay.
very strong winds about to come into Indianapolis. We got a considerable severe thunderstorm warning
Yeah, see, it's already raining in Indianapolis.
of Indianapolis.
Yeah.
Get ready. It's going to come in about, I don't know, minutes or so with potentially 70-mile-per-hour winds. And of course, we've got so many different embedded tornado features here. I couldn't rule out a tornado warning in Indianapolis sometime tonight. So get ready. We're about 30 minutes away or so for that to start happening. We got a
See
new
how far
tornado warning
Bloomington is?
north of Memphis now. Our significant storm that is really, looking quite intense. Our storm chaser feeds is now
Yeah, I
past.
know we're an hour away. We'll just that.
What?
If we went to Bloomington, we'd be better off going
continues to
to
look really powerful on radar. Looks like it's
a
capable
town
of
that's along 65.
tornado. And we now have a tornado warning that goes all the way into Tipton County, Shelby County, Lauderdale County, and Haywood County. He's in Tennessee.
And we're only 22 minutes from that.
Edge and Covington again.
Franklin.
So take shelter immediately. This is our day.
Please proceed with caution. Starting route 2
Looking storm right now overall.
We'll just stay on 60 knots, 65.
Take exit 76B onto US 31.
So one of them's going to produce another big tornado. This
guy.
One ahead.
Yep. There's that frontal boundary. We're about even with it now.
Yeah,
left because it's experiencing a
Sure
significant
No, look what's behind it. Another warning.
Another one. A warning's behind it.
large hail that's
Yeah.
moving up towards Humphrey next. And continue to have a tornado warning for Camden.
I don't know, do you think
County,
Greenwood or
Wichita
Franklin?
counties in Arkansas.
What?
No longer observed
What do you
here.
think,
Radar
Greenwood or
rotation
Franklin? I mean, like, right in between the Franklin and Greenwood would be where we want to be.
towards Camden, East Camden in Arkansas. Take shelter now.
Then we're not far from Connorsville. We can get on the one
We've got a
and go
severe
back to
thunderstorm
Sandy.
warning as far north as way 1.5-inch hail here near Port Austin and Port Hope. This is Huron County in Michigan. Get away from the windows and get indoors. Here, this is going to be a very significant storm up there in Huron County, Michigan. We also have a significant storm coming into more south central areas of Michigan. We have a considerable severe thunderstorm warning for Albion and Jackson counties. I'm sorry, Albion and Jackson. That's in Calhoun and Jackson County. There's also a decent amount of rotation associated with this that might lead to some tornado warnings up here. Jackson, areas in south central Michigan, you guys need to stay weather aware over the next little bit.
Wow.
Memphis, areas off to your west, especially just to the north of town. We're most concerned about towns to your north like Brighton and Covington right now. There's a significant storm is trying to produce a tornado up here. Go ahead, Andy.
Ryan, watching this area that's warned southwest of the Paducah radar. Near Wycliffe, we do have one tornado on the ground there and a second one that's very close to producing, literally just north.
Meso discussion here.
As you can see, twin circulations heading into the Bardwell, Kentucky area in Carlisle County. So Wycliffe to Bardwell is in extreme danger here from these twin tornadoes possibly ongoing. I wouldn't be surprised if they both are ongoing at the same time. The southern one definitely is.
Tornado watch likely in Ohio.
So we should see an upgrade to that warning. That tornado warning.
It's going to be in Ohio Valley too, dude.
And parts of Ballard County.
I think we just got to
Thank you so much, meteorologist Andy Hill.
keep going north and work our way
He's
east.
got a live shot here of
Eventually we're going to cross it.
overturned as well.
Oh, I know, we're
looks like
almost
he's
there.
Checked on him there as the as the storm. Like there's it's warning. Oh, look, he's got a neg. So we'll see how the truck driver's doing here in a minute, but Hunter's going to go check on him. We do have that radar confirmed tornado warning now for portions of Kentucky and Mississippi. This is, I'm sorry, Mississippi County.
See right there the hooks.
Here, hold on just a second.
Yeah.
It's heading smack dab to blue.
PDS severe thunderstorm. Guys, now we got a PDS severe thunderstorm warning.
Where's that at?
Kentucky.
Just refreshing everything here. I think everybody's servers are overheating. Go ahead, Andy.
Yeah, Ryan, I had to refresh it too, but it's working for me now. I'm going to talk about the storm that's headed toward the Mayfield, Kentucky area, and probably areas just east, closer to Benton and Oak Level, and Linville here. So as that passes the state line, it does have a really strong rotating part of the storm that's persisted for a long time. I have that yaw watch on it still. That goes for another 20 minutes. There's no tornado warning on this, but if it continues to look like this, I wouldn't be surprised if we do get that tornado warning on it, as it does have a good presentation. It could stand to strengthen a little bit more if it is going to produce a tornado as it heads into Graves County.
Nice.
See that?
Sure did.
Okay, thank you.
That's that little cell that was.
Situation. The state camera as I continue. Problems that are happening here. If you are in Illinois, over here in Gallatin, Hardin, and Johnson counties, we do have a tornado warning for you. Okay, we're back. Let's get Brad. Let's get Brad on the horn. Go ahead, Brad.
Hey, man, I'm just going to let you know that we are headed southwest towards the West Memphis area where we're going to get this line of cells that we're
Stay on the highway.
talking about cells that have been in circulation to the southwest of West Memphis. Probably we can't keep up with these of the river, so we're just going to have to get in this line to the south. Just wanted to let you know we had to lose that because of the river.
All right, sounds good. Thank you, Brad, for that. We've got, I think the National Weather Service buckets are just melting right now. Those hard drives and servers are on fire right now with as many people trying to pull data because every radar app, I believe, is having some sort of problem loading stuff. I do want to mention that Paducah, you are now under a tornado warning as well. Bardwell, this is what Andy was just talking about. This is a significant situation for y'all. Got a debris signature here. Please take shelter in Bardwell. This is going to come across Highway 62 here soon, go up towards McGee Springs and Lovelace. So once again, take shelter if you're out there in Ballard, Carlisle, Graves, and Livingston counties in Kentucky. Also a little bit of McCracken County and Mississippi County, Missouri. This is an extremely dangerous situation for you. Also Arkansas, I want to go back down here. Make sure we're showing love to these storms because these are looking, once again, more and more impressive with every train. Rowe, Clarendon, and Holly Grove. Get a shelter if you haven't already. There's a dangerous storm capable of producing a tornado together right now. For you guys, north of Memphis, we continue to watch Osceola, we continue to watch Wilson, the West Tennessee National Wildlife Refuge. You guys are on the path of a dangerous storm. And then here's that destructive severe thunderstorm warning that came in. This is for Indianapolis. Downtown Indianapolis is under on the west side especially, is under a destructive severe thunderstorm warning right now for potentially 80-mile-per-hour winds. This will cause widespread damage. And my goodness, yeah, look at this. This is just an incredible signature on velocity. Here, we have very strong winds coming into Indianapolis. Brownsburg down to Avon, Plainfield, Mooresfield.
I think it's recycling.
This is going to come into places like Belleville, First, Magnetic Springs, Tilden.
Man, Indianapolis looks terrible.
We've got a ton of traffic cameras up here in Indiana. We're going to try to show you what is going on as the storms come in. So go ahead, Andy.
When you push a storm forward that fast, there's 80-mile-an-hour winds reaching the surface. You literally think of it as pushing your hand across the surface of the water in your bathtub when you're taking a bath. And on the left side, where you push your hand across that water surface, on the left side, you're going to get, on both sides, you're going to get swirls. On the left side, it's going to be a cyclonic or counterclockwise.
The cool thing is that we got radar and
you can think of the same thing.
We can all track each other's location that we're chasing. And I think that's a darn good
one. Pushing
well, not only that, you can get
left side, the north side.
I haven't looked it up how to do it yet. I want to, but you can get your feed
a tornado
right in there. You can get, if you know, like this right here.
Yeah.
You just drop it right in.
I'd like to do that.
That would be sweet. Yeah.
There could be a tornado warning that extends in.
The fact that I can see you can push on a GoPro cell phone,
and then into Marion,
makes me want to get that to do chasing.
Side,
because you don't need
the rest of the storm is also going to have winds that
now GoPros are not bad at all. It's got night vision. It's 2.7K. Yeah.
Concerned about.
I got a couple of them.
Let me put it in one.
tornado warning.
storm still capable of producing a tornado. It hasn't yet, and we still need to be in our safe spots in Evansville. Okay, we're not going to come out of our safe spots yet, but now to the north of Evansville, up towards Overfield, Linville.
Oh yeah, he's in the path. Look at that. He's already in the path of it. We ain't gonna make it.
Gibson, Pike, Posey, Vandenberg, and Warren counties in Indiana. We've got a tornado warning. You've got to get to shelter now. Here is once again a live.
But it's moving so fast. I don't
Here
think
those destructive winds moving into Danville. This is what's about to come into Indianapolis here soon. You guys need to take shelter over there.
What's it doing? What's it back here?
Okay, a tornado. There it is. The northwest side of Indianapolis. This is what Andy was just talking about. And there's that rotation right there. Go ahead, Andy.
Yeah, right. That was what I was going to talk about. The terminal radar also showed that at the same time. In addition to that, when this line is so strong pushing forward, there's a chance we can see.
That would have been a bad place to sit because it would probably move to our east
or do the same thing. So I'm watching a little spot near Plainfield.
Evansville would have been a little
maybe a spot also just west of
Evansville would have been 2 more hours.
These areas can either
we would have definitely had to go south,
or they can travel upward along the boundary into that current tornado as it's ongoing here, more than likely ongoing.
Right now we're only 2.5 hours
in Brownsburg in Indiana. So there's your advanced lead time. The atmosphere is indeed a fluid there. You can push forward like that with a storm and produce a tornado on the northern side. Fluid dynamics.
Destructive storm with 80 miles per hour winds.
There is a tornado watch over Indiana and Ohio.
Do some damage here between Maplewood and Tilden over towards Brownsburg. And then we also got to be concerned about our friends in Royalton.
We're almost in an ideal situation to chase them back. We're ahead of it now. We can chase them. They can chase us back.
Please take shelter immediately. That's Boone, Hendricks, and Marion counties in Indiana. We might have lost our camera in Danville, but we can see some of the still area. So that's what we're looking at here. And that's going to go over into Indianapolis here soon. So once again, brace for impact on the western side of Indianapolis.
But you see how fast they spin up.
Bulging area of winds right here is going to do tornado-like damage potentially as it goes through Plainfield.
I don't know about you. You got a pee yet?
Yeah.
Ryan, watching this very strange interaction just northwest of the Memphis radar in Tennessee here, about to cross the Mississippi River. And we have the line of storms behind the supercell that's really like
lightning means
closing the space there right over Wilson.
It's putting on another show.
There's a tornado, but there is a couple up there, and I am curious to see what exactly is going to result from this. Maybe they produce a tornado right over the river here that will head into Tipton County, Tennessee as my best guess. So we'll have to watch that exchange closely. The weird space right between the QLCS and the back end of the super. So let's see what it does.
And we'd be on, Josh is on the north and we're on the south.
Keeping an eye on our folks over here, Randolph.
Or we go to Greenfield.
Gilt Edge, over towards Covington, we'll keep an eye on you. We're going to be back down here. We're getting
Look, that warning's still there.
What happens here is this big line of storm crash. This is now a radar confirmed tornado.
Yep. Debris signature.
So we can confirm it with radar.
Dang.
I do believe that there's a tornado down right now near Tilden. in a very populated area of Indianapolis. How many people do we have watching right now in Indianapolis? Hopefully it's a street. They've got a shelter. Right now that tornado is damage near Tilden. Once again, let me get a more pinpoint location for you. That rotation signature is really close to the M.I. Homes Auburn Ridge subdivision, the Bible Church of Brownsburg, and then over here towards the Arbuckle Acres Park. That's pretty close to where that tornado is right now. So once again, if you live out in this area, you got to take shelter immediately. This is going to go.
The Franklin's coming up right here.
Let's see here, get my bearings straight.
So
this goes into Brownsburg. It'll enter in on the side where the town of Brownsburg Water Department is, the Inwood Sawyer area. Once again, that Arbuckle Acres Park. It could go over there towards your general commercial zone there, where the White Castle is, and Kroger, and Penn Station East Coast Subs. All these things are over here right around where that tornado could be coming to soon. So the entire town of Brownsburg needs to be sheltered, but that's some landmarks for you, or some places where the storm could be here as it comes up towards Brownsburg. And then next in line, we're talking about potentially Eagle Creek Golf Club, and then of course we're worried about you over there in Lakeside as well.
That's right there.
Yeah.
We got a new tornado watch.
That's worth watching.
That's going to carry us
Because that's right there.
late into the night. Gosh, man, everything's bogged down right now. Everything's loading slow. A few tornadoes likely tonight through 4 a.m. This is including Cincinnati, Dayton, Columbus, Mansfield, Findlay, Toledo, Lima. We're also looking at a good chunk of southeast Indiana here. A few tornadoes likely. We're talking about scattered hail at the ping pong size and widespread gusts up to 75 miles per hour. Likely 10 million people in that one tornado watch there.
This one could very well become more about shaping up.
You're done. We're going to be watching storms potentially track slowly across Ohio all the way through 4 a.m.
We're in Franklin now.
Yeah, hopefully in Brownsburg. Look at a new warning that we just got on Arkansas as well. Forest City, this is for you again. Unfortunately, it's time to get back into that safe spot as we've got a severe storm. Near south.
And we for Kentucky.
Yeah, it's a little bit of rotation.
Approaches atmospheric conditions up further north. This storm has a lot of residence time ahead of the line of storms behind it, and this is about the time of day where we expect the system or this line of storms to start to stall and then turn. So we're literally anticipating this cold front from looking like this with these line of storms that we're seeing right now, and then it's going to start to look like this as it drapes across Kentucky and Tennessee, which is when our flooding threat starts. So our big flooding threat is already, getting going. Listen to that.